within 3 days, the guy who stole my identity was able to rent cars, open up store credit accounts, bank accounts.
Welcome to Azaria's channel.
Your information is in a lot of places.
Tonight I was kind of curious on what was going on with the Divine Masculine. Where is he at in his headspace? What is going on with him right about now? It has been maybe 3 or 4 months since I've heard from my Divine Masculine. And I wanted to be nosy. I thank all those who have joined me, even though I have a little number of people. I am very appreciative of it. I thank you for your love and support. What is the general energy of the masculine? 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 Clear. What is the divine energy of the masculine? What is the divine energy of the masculine? What is the divine energy of the masculine? A lot of them. What is the divine energy of the masculine? What is the divine energy of the masculine? Energy of the divine masculines. What is the general energy? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm tired. What is the general energy of the masculines? What is the general energy? 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 6 of Swords. Moving away from choppy waters to calm seas, taking his burdens with him. And look like he's not looking back. Even people in the boat turned around like, I don't want to see it either. There's butterflies in the pic, which indicates new. Clear. How does he feel about the divine feminine? 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 Bottom, the deck is bound. How does the masculine feel about the divine feminine? How does he feel about the divine feminine?
install a membership. And if I click on that, it will actually show me these details here. And the details are telling me, yes, there was a specific virus that's trying to go
How do you feel about the divine feminine?
There's no way for individuals to keep up with the
How does it feel about the divine feminine?
They're very sophisticated. They're coming up with all sorts of techniques. LifeLock with Norton have created a form of law for the criminals. They're monitoring what's going on. They're looking at the trends. And they're upping their defenses
Feel on top of my finger.
against identity theft and the
He
thieves
looks
that
at
are
the
out
divine feminine as
now that LifeLock
Queen
is
of
enforcing with Norton, our
Pentacles.
members have help protecting their
That's
personal
how he
information on their
feels.
devices, as well as that trusted protection from LifeLock to help protect their identity. Here's how that LifeLock
Who says the
protection works.
Queen is Pentacles?
Just a little bit of basic information, and then we help protect it. Our detection technology searches for use of
Someone's about their business.
millions of data points per second. We help protect your information, scanning our identity network.
Clarify the six of Swords, please. What's the Six of Swords? Clarify the Six of Swords, please.
We'll put things right if a problem occurs. With a U.S.-based restoration agent dedicated
Clarify
to
the
your
Six of
case from start to
Swords.
finish.
When a member comes to me and after the initial set of paperwork that I feel I have to commitment to put a case off their hands so that they can move on with their day-to-day life, and I take the
Clarify the Six of Swords.
knowledge of the specific questions that need to be asked.
What is the Six of
We have the knowledge
Swords?
of
Clarify
what
the Six of Swords, please.
we have the knowledge of what correspondence you need to
What's the
receive
Six
from
of
authorities that
Swords?
has been resolved. Trying to handle it on your own.
What's the Six of Swords?
So much effort, and if you don't know what to do or what to say, sometimes it doesn't get
I
resolved.
think I'm getting wrong energy. I'm gonna get those few readings
Everything is taken care of for them. They know that for sure.
clear.
Only LifeLock members are
Why is the Six of Swords here?
$1 protection package.
Clarify the Six of Swords.
Identity key steals money from you, or if you have expenses due to
What
identity
is the
theft,
Six of Swords?
LifeLock will either give them back or will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan. Now listen to this. If you need an expert or a lawyer to help resolve your case, LifeLock will provide one for you. Does it really work? Meet LifeLock member Leon.
Walking away from something that he's already currently built.
$1,000.
The Eight of Cups. He's in his feelings and emotions. This,
Leon, the issue with
these masculines are already
Leon's agent
built.
gave him some news.
She said, Leon, you're not going to pay these tickets. We're going to hire
But they're walking away from it.
take care of it. And I said, wow, they're really doing their business.
LifeLock hired an
That's what
attorney
it was
who went to
last
work for
time.
Leon, getting every single ticket dismissed.
LifeLock finally did
And
it.
then the Three of Cups celebration, which means weddings, having children.
It was just a great feeling.
These days, thieves don't just break in.
Birthdays.
Your information is in a lot of places. Your
There's a celebration.
too. That's why LifeLock includes the power of Norton for even more protection for your identity and your devices. So much of your personal information lives.
Celebrate good times, come on. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting sleepy. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. Where's the Queen of Pentacles here? Where's the Queen of Pentacles here? Where's the Queen of Pentacles here? I'm trying to jump. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles.
Security protection for up to 5 devices, all at no extra cost. I feel like LifeLock with Norton is keeping me one step ahead of the game. And remember, use promo code
Clarify the Queen of Pentacles.
for extra security and loan. You'll get this document shredder. The $29 value is free with your annual membership when you use promo code 30TV. Your identity and protecting what's yours matters. So don't wait until it's too late. Join in minutes.
My son looks to me to
Page
help
of
protect him.
Wands.
My wife looks to me to help protect her. And I look to LifeLock to help protect us all.
LifeLock with Norton. More detection, more protection.
trying to start a new creative endeavor. Trying to start something new. Manifest something new. Devil energy.
Ask Paul, a heart surgeon who doesn't have time to worry about identity theft. When a thief attempted to steal his identity, LifeLock was there. That morning I was going into heart surgery, and
Three of
I got an
Pentacles.
alert that there was a potential credit
Reverse.
card being processed under my identity. And I quickly called LifeLock to inform her that it wasn't me or my wife. And within a matter of minutes, before I got to the operating room, LifeLock made it so that it was able to clear up the whole issue so that I can go into the operating room completely focused on my patient rather than being distracted and concerned. LifeLock takes care of me like my patients would expect me to take care of them. We've all heard about how identity thieves steal huge amounts of personal information and data breaches at businesses or large companies. Jim Stickley is going to show us one way thieves pull this off. Your personal information is everywhere. Corporations such as healthcare companies, insurance companies, general business are all storing that data. What's surprising is how many companies don't do an adequate job of protecting themselves.
Being someone who is stable, someone who has stability within her finances, stability within her living arrangements.
And just like that, I can have access to the corporate government. With that device now in place, from the outside, I can now access the corporate government, which gives me the ability to start hacking away at all my phone. We all hear the news. Over 1 billion records have been stolen through breaches in recent years. Did you know you're part of
He looks at her as being a prestige woman, someone who pretty much has it all.
habits? LifeLock members have helped resolving it.
If the divine feminine is suffering any type of way financially, I don't think he feels like he can
My identity. It was terrifying. A repo man came to my residence.
bring anything
and I was
towards the
his number one
table.
suspect.
Because this Queen of Pentacles already has stuff under control. She pays her bills, she pays her rent, her car note, and she keeps up on
Really
it.
nice to know that if something were to happen again, LifeLock is there to help protect me.
What can happen to personal information and records stolen in a breach? Jim Stickley shows Gary Byron where your information could end up.
He wants, with the page it wants, he wants to be creative. I believe he wants to come and talk to the divine feminine about the situation that has happened between them. I believe he wants to right some wrongs, but he feels that she's in some devil energy. Feels that she's bound. And she's bound.
Social security number, date of birth, this is all the information that makes you who you are and allows identity thieves to commit.
As if she's stuck and can't get out.
Like for credit cards, like what else could you do?
Well, they can also go out and get something like a driver's license. So now, for example, I get pulled over by the police, but I'm using your identification. Now there's a record that's been put out. If I don't show up to the court date, you're now the one who's making the warrants going out for you. Now,
If you actually put a card in my name,
Also, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Someone look like they have completed a project, look like if it's in reverse, it's uncompleted.
my employer told me that I had 7 days to clear it up.
Those pentacles that he has worked on, and maybe it's the pentacles that he wants to work on with the feminine. It's come to a halt
I feel like there's a crazy amount of threat.
because of the devil energy.
You want to take measures to help protect yourself.
Absolutely. That's where layers come in. And LifeLock, in order to
Clarify the Three of Cups.
the first thing is you're protecting the devices themselves.
Clarify the Three of Cups.
You're going to give them power on the computers to begin with.
Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups.
Now, some criminals got your information out there.
Clarify the Three of Cups.
Something in their network, they're going to alert you like, oh, hey, there's a problem. More importantly, they have a assigned team to help you resolve those issues.
Clarify the Three of Cups, please.
We started getting notifications in the mail
Clarify the
from
Three
the
of Cups.
IRS.
What she said?
So many people.
Clarify the Three of Cups. Clear. Thank you. Hello, Watcher. Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Why is it Three of Cups here? What does the Divine Masculine feel about the Divine Feminine? Three of Cups. Page of Cups. He wants to offer new beginnings. Yes. He wants to offer new beginnings. He wants to offer new beginnings. He wants to start over with the feminine. He wants that life with her. Yeah, yeah.
You saw your name on time?
I will before the day's over with.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it here in like 2 minutes.
He wants to offer.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll make sure and do it.
He wants to offer his cup to her. He's in his emotions. He misses her. He thinks about her. He most definitely want to be with her. I know he does. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse, please. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse, please. He feels that the feminine is bound. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why is Three of Pentacles here? Please. Why is the Three of Pentacles in Mother Love in reverse? No lack of communication. He's not saying nothing. He's not saying anything. Eight of Wands in reverse. No communication, no text messaging, none of that. He's not saying too much at all. And he also has the Chariot. He wants to though. He wants to come in fast. He wants to come in super fast. He wants to say something to us, to the Divine Feminine. But he's torn. He's unbalanced. You see how this white horse is, let me see. This black horse, rather, going all off to the side. It's not really straight, not really focused. He's or maybe he feels we're imbalanced. And we need to balance some things out. But guess what? He's imbalanced as well. Because we mirror each other. Right. If that's the case. If I'm imbalanced, he's imbalanced. Real talk. Some stuff need to be aligned. But how can you get stuff straight and together and work things out if there's no communication? Like, that's insanity to keep going through this. You thinking things gonna change and you sitting all in nostalgia and all this bull stuff and not really saying too much. Like, what are you expecting to change? Nothing. Then we got the King, the Knight of Swords. Rushing in or wanting to cut some things out. Just coming in. Fast moving pace. That's that in and out energy. Well, it was in reverse. That was in reverse as well. So that means he's been put a pause on some things. He also feels that the Divine Feminine do not want to accept him back. And that's the thing of, we keep talking about these separate energies, but if we are mirroring each other, then he's acting and we're acting no different than he is, and vice versa. If he's on pause, we on pause. I don't know, or I haven't heard of any divine feminines really reaching out to their divine counterparts. I haven't. Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Nostalgia in reverse. It was in reverse. So,
Something about this unit's changed you.
All right, I'm back.
okay. Maybe he's chilled. Maybe he's just chilling right now. He's got something more important he's thinking on, or he feels is more important than the divine feminine right now. Nostalgia in reverse. But he also wants to offer the Two of Cups.
Can I take it?
A time of reconciliation. He do want to reconcile this relationship.
What is that? Is that 6?
I know.
Softer spine. Suddenly, I do see him walking like the opposite side of the road from the victim's house.
Clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords here? Clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Rushing on, looking like a bat out of hell. Look at that. Look like a damn bat out of hell.
I suddenly realized that it was almost like a dry line. He's walking by,
That's what you look like. That's all the action and movement for. Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Wow. Because of the King of Wands. Clarified by the King of Wands.
they switched back to the porch camera at the time of the murder.
He wants to rush in all fast. That's that night energy. That's not gonna work. Not with me, it ain't. Keep it moving. Not till you come better. Nobody wanna be going through the same reciprocal, the same mess. That's insanity. That's straight insanity.
The camera has captured the moment of the attack.
Fire energy, Leo energy. What else energy is in there? What else is that?
He appears to duck
He's trying to manifest some stuff though.
his entire vehicle obstructed by the man.
He's coming in wanting to manifest. Maybe rekindle this relationship. I need to clarify Two of Cups. If you do, that's cool. But it's like the divine and the masculine couldn't even be friends starting off. It was like, I don't know how many went through that. It was short-lived. It was like, you met your divine masculine and he was pretty much gone on about his business. 2 cups. Why is the 2 of Cups here? Why are the 2 of Cups here? Oh, heck no, that's like 6 cards. He got a lot to say, don't he? The Divine Masculine got a lot to say. Clarify the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here? Hello, watchers. Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. You funny if one of them my karmic watching. Two of Cups. Don't be watching me. Go to bed. Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. Right. Oop. Whoa. Check out my some of my videos, y'all. I got one about the mama. I've been having real weird feelings about mama interfering too. He feels stabbed in the back. Because of the reunion that he wants to have, right? But he ain't opening his mouth about it. He feels stabbed in the back. And guess what? I do too. How about that? Yeah. Sure do. Like I said, we marry each other. It is what it is. And we got the Three of Wands. He's looking out over the horizon, waiting for ships to come in, thinking about what direction to take, ready to take a journey. He wants to take that journey towards the Divine Feminine. But for what, I don't know. Why he won't. Ain't nobody got time for that. But he takes that journey towards the Divine Feminine. He will see sunshine, sunshine and rain. Well, without the rain. But you know what I'm saying? But he won't do it. I do believe some of the Divine Feminines got back with it. If they were married, they got back with their wives. Some of them did. Because a lot of them had kids. Wives took their kids from them because they found out they was playing on them. Clarify the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here? I know you don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. But you also got to realize this is divinely orchestrated. Nothing is going to stop it. Nothing. No karmic, no wife, none of that can stand in the way. King of Wands. And until then, move on. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. Because what's going to happen is going to happen. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Ooh. King of Wands with the Tower moment. Someone's getting ready to go through some shit. Someone's foundation is breaking. Someone's foundation is breaking down. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Clear. Clarify the Sun. Why is the Sun here? Let's be the Sun. Be the light. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun, please. Clarified with the Wheel of Fortune. He wants those wheels to turn. He wants those wheels to start turning. Hopefully some of them want to come anew and not come back with the same old mess. But like I said, no communication. How's that going to happen? Clarify the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? And it's probably best if he can't come back the way he's supposed to. Clarify the tire. Why is the tire here? Clarify the tower mode. Why is the tower here? Why is the tower here? Clarify the tower. Clarify the tower. Clarify the tower. Clarify the tower. Why is the tower here? 1, 2, 3. Clear. Clarify the tower mode, please. If it don't come out, I'm going to have to pull from the top. And it came out. Clarify with the 2 of Wands in reverse. And clarify it with the 2 of Pentacles. He doesn't want to make that move and make that journey towards the divine feminine because he's juggling. He's juggling finances. He's waiting for ships to come in, but I don't know. I keep pointing this out. The sails are not blowing inward, they're blowing outward. They are not blowing inward, they're blowing outward. They're moving away. I don't care what nobody say. If you sitting up here juggling women and finances and all this other stuff and you can't keep your business in order, what make you think you're going to receive that blessing? These are blessings. When your ships come in in accordance to how you have done and treated others within this cycle. You don't receive nothing because you haven't done nothing. Yeah. Clarify the wheel. Clarify the wheel of fortune. Clarify the wheel of fortune. Why is the wheel of fortune here? He wants that wheel to turn, but it's stuck. It's most definitely stuck right now because there's no communication. He's got a lot of cards in reverse, few of them. Even his journey card is in reverse, like he's not even doing that. I don't know. I just received a scripture the other day, and it was stating that when you have received a calling and you do not act upon it, it itself is a sin.
We're confident this is the same guy that we observed leaving the crime scene.
The Wheel of Fortune was clarified by, what is this? The Strength card.
Now he's wearing a white t-shirt.
To me, it looked like somebody is trying to tame him, trying to keep him from causing destruction. I'm telling you, look, I stumble over my words because it was just like I couldn't, a lot of it was just coming in, but mama got a lot to do with his decisions, a lot of them. They mama boys. Yep. They make the decisions for them, who they should marry, when they poop, when they pee, when to go to bed. I bet she calls him up, son, have you went to bed yet? It's 10:45. He in his own home though. Yeah, mama runs a lot. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please. Ooh, that's, how many is it? I don't know. That's like 5. Too many. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please.
What we discovered was that the subject, after being
I need to shut that door off. Yes, honey, he needs to seek and search for God. He needs to search seek the high power. No, but this is either he is searching for a higher understanding, a higher knowledge. Either he's going to school, might be going to school. He gonna have to do something to bring some extra income in, cause he's juggling. He's Barnell. What's that? Barnell and Bailey. Juggle, juggle, juggle. He's got a lot to learn. Like, I be wondering, like, who has hindered him in some type of way? He's been hindered. I didn't even ask, but they popped out. I'll use them. He's been he has been hindered. He's been offered a cup, but he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. And this is a gift from God. This cup that's being offered to him. And I believe that he has more, some of them, not all of them. If this doesn't resonate with you, do not, don't take it. But some of them still got, like, they wife and other karmics. Like, I don't want to hear that either, but that's what I hear. He's backpedaling instead of moving forward. He's dealing with conflict as well. He's very emotional. He's dealing with his light and his dark, which he needs to bring together, balance that out. The moon's still coming up. He's still hiding secrets. Like, nothing's really changed within him. Not all of them. I'll put it like, not all of them are like this. But some of them are. They haven't changed. And it's like, how can you really change if you got people there that's pacifying you emotionally? You know what I mean? I used to hear my DM talk about how his mama cooks dinner. And, like, I wish my mama still cooked dinner. That sounds nice. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But damn near 40 years old. In the 30s. Like, I guess. Must be nice. 4 cups. Clarify the 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 4 cups, please. He don't even want the cup. That's terrible. Like, he ain't even looking at it. Clarify the 4 cups. Clarify the 4 cups. That's 4 cups here. Clarify the 4 cups, please. Clarify the 4 cups. Clarify the 4 cups. Don't start this. Let Spirit continue to clarify the 4 cups. Clarified.
My suspicions are immediately raised because Stephen told me he was working.
Clarify with the 9 of Wands.
It appears he may be walking his door.
Which is meaning conflict within self. He don't want the cup because he's got conflict within himself pertaining to the high priestess in reverse. Like, he wants to, but I believe he's the one bound. He's the one bound to some things. Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon, please. Why is the moon card here? Why is the moon card here? Clarify the moon card. Clarify the moon card. Clarify the moon card. Clarify the moon card. Even if he was just to come in like, hey, you know, I'm sorry for what has happened. At least can we work on our friendship? Like, yeah. Yeah. Clarify the moon. I had a dream that he had came back. He was with his wife. And we were working on our friendship. And we were exchanging funds amongst each other. I don't know how that would work out. Me giving him money and he giving me money. And we both got family to take care of. And he's hiding from his wife. That ain't nothing but another problem. Clarify the moon card. Another toxic situation. Because a lot of the karmics and ex-wives are soon-to-be ex-wives, they know about us. Clarify the moon card. Somebody playing peekaboo. Clarify the moon card, please. Nope. So what I'm going to do is pull from the top. In conflict about taking that leap of faith.
An arrest warrant is issued for 19-year-old Shakir Dixon. But before they can finally discover why
He
Dixon
is
gunned down Richard Arenas,
in battle,
they have to find
conflict with himself. He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do right or do wrong. Or does he know the difference? Because he's just so used to doing what he want to do. But it's about taking that leap of faith. And I know he's scared. That's what I am too. As I said, we mirror each other. Until someone steps up and breaks the cycle, it might not ever change. Like I said, this is insanity. They keep just going through this and then expecting a different result. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Clarify the high priestess in reverse. Clarify the high priestess in reverse, please. Clarify the high priestess in reverse. Clarify the high priestess in reverse. Clarify the high priestess in reverse. Why is the high priestess in reverse? Clarify the high priestess in reverse, please. Clarify the high priestess in reverse. Why is the high priestess in reverse here? Clarify the high priestess in reverse. Why is the high priestess here? I might have to take from the top of the deck. Clarify. Clarify the high priestess. Yep, we're going to take it out. I think the reading is getting low. Energy getting short. It's not too much. Clarify with the justice card. Justice need to come to this situation anyway. I really do. I really believe that really justice should come from the higher power since this is divinely orchestrated. But he's calling for justice. He is calling for justice. You feel that? Maybe he's done things the way he was supposed to do. But like I said, when manifestation comes and you don't receive nothing and them boats are going back the other way, you ain't put the work in. He's not putting the work in. Clarify the fool. He needs to put the work in. Clarify the fool, please. Why is the fool here? Clarify the fool. Clarify the fool. And if he is putting the work in, he needs to work a little harder. Because this butterfly in this picture, if he takes a leap of faith, is meaning brand new beginnings with the divine feminine. He needs to get it together. Clarify the food. Why is the food here? Why is the food here? Clarify the food, please. And at the top, drop from the top of the deck. Clarify. Clarify the food. Why is the food here? Well, some popped out. Clarify with the emperor. And clarified with the Six of Wands. He wants to be creative in his approach. He wants to be creative in his approach. Like, what's so hard? What's so hard about it? What's so hard about saying, can we talk? Can we talk? Like, there's nothing hard about that.
Investigators have tracked down Richard Arenas' killer.
The Emperor is clarified with the Six of Wands. People cheering him on.
Now the hunt is on for suspected gunmen. You hear this?
And he's putting on fronts like nothing's wrong. If I'm feeling a certain way, like I said, we mirror each other. I know he is. And it's like, how can you let go of something that's tied to your soul, tied to your heart? No matter how you try to look away and not feel. How you not feel? How can you just, like, oh, I don't feel that, but you can feel him energetically. I can't pronounce that word right. Energetically. Inside. When he's mad. When he's happy. When he's sad. You can even feel when he's having intercourse with someone else. How do you release those types of ties? He feels left out in the cold.
More than 1,200 miles away.
Or he knows he left us out in the cold. But he needs to make a better effort at coming back. He knows, and I ain't gonna lie, I've left, says I'm saying we marry each other. I did it too. I did it too. But I did it for a lot more different reasons than what he did it. He did it because he was skirt chasing. I did it because of the way he was treating me. There's a difference. A big difference. And I know a lot of us sat back and watched and took certain things, didn't say a word because of the love that we had and still got. And I said, how you gonna get that out of your heart? It's impossible. I don't see. Hi, Simone. How are you? I don't see how you can get something like that out of your heart, out of your soul. He's visiting you in your dreams. Even if you're trying to get away, there's this magnetic pull that brings you back together. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. I just don't see how can you get rid of something that's divinely orchestrated. It's bound to happen. And I believe in this lifetime. Clarify the Justice card, please. Justice card. Justice card. You grieve. You grieve this individual. And what's crazy is I'm trying to get a clarity within myself. Am I tripping or not? Am I crazy? Because he hasn't said a word about the connection. A word. So, like,
There would have been zero chance. Absolutely zero.
that's all. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. My heart goes out to you. That's terrible. That's terrible. And guess what? God don't like ugly. This man's your divine masculine and he's treating you bad. And he has been chosen and picked by, which whatever you want to call him, Heavenly Father, Mother Earth, whatever. And he does things like this. Does he think that he's going to have a good outcome in life? Clarify the justice card. Clarify the justice card. I'm so sorry to hear that. Girl, you about to make me cry. I know what that feels like to just be pregnant, left. Clarify the justice card. It's not, that's terrible. My heart goes out to you. Clarify the justice card. I have to pull it from the top.
A strange story of romance and murder.
The Four of Wands.
It was the classic little sleepy East Texas town. Of course, I had to share a secret.
Thank you,
But no one
Simone.
knew it had this kind of secret.
Thank you so much.
Signs over her fortune to a much younger man.
Girl, I've had to gain strength by prayer. Because it's been many a times that
And like Robin Hood, he's
you feel like giving up. You feel like giving up. The Justice card was clarified by the Four of Wands. He keep doing what he's doing. Yeah, he'll be kissing that sex. Like I said, God don't like ugly.
She was not pleasant to be around.
God does not like ugly.
A movie about the story changes the course of justice.
Wow. He's in Liberia and mine come from Africa. That's crazy. Mine come from Africa too. That's crazy. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Is that me? Or, oh,
Evelyn?
yep. Mine's a Libra too.
Unless you guys really want me to.
Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yep. Straight. What is that? Libra. Yep. Yep. Mine's a Libra too. I hope it ain't the same guy. Oh my God, that would be terrible. Oh my God, that would be terrible. Because I think mine is like half Samoan or not, Somalian. Wouldn't that be terrible? That would be terrible, Simone. For real. Girl, we gonna have to get together and bash some heads like, yo, you doing too much. It's time to get some shit started. Like, don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. You know what I'm saying? Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. He know he left us out in the cold, but he also wants to rekindle some things. He wants to rekindle. He does. It's like, how can you get that close with somebody and then just dog them out, knowing that the connection that you have. Like I said, a lot of them are not admitting it, but like little stuff like on videos or something like on the internet, I notice he does what I do. This motherfucker done went out and got a coat that looked just like mine. What the fuck?
It's by what people say about you.
Coat, you hear me? So now we walking around. He over there somewhere. I'm over here walking around in the same damn coat. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. But the whole moral story is that he wants reunion. He want to come back, but he's in situations. He's in situations. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. He's in a situation. He's juggling finances, money. Like I said, I did a reading on him being a mama's boy and how much influence mama had in the decisions that he make in his life. Yes, and I believe it. I was mad that day too. He must have been mad. You know what I'm saying? He must have been mad, made me. All I was doing was sitting watching TV, chilling. You know what I'm saying?
It's very nice, very friendly, very good.
Ain't it? I've been forgiving all my life. But you know the reason why a lot of us are awakened because of the way that we were treated. Five of Pentacles. Yep. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. I think I might not get no more out of this reading. Nothing else is coming out. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Clarify. Oh, I did.
And sometimes with church I went to, he would preach there. The preacher had to go out of town or something. He did the embalming.
He wants to be with this prestigious woman of Nine of Pentacles who is about her business, take care of her bills. Maybe because he needs help on his. And if you do, that's fine. I am a giver. We could have had the castle in the sky a long time ago if he wasn't playing. But he's in conflict with himself. Should I? Shouldn't I?
Stands out not just for his many skills, he is simply unlike any other resident in Carthage. Bernie was not your classic
Okay.
guy.
I most definitely will.
He was gentle.
I'll follow your page too. I'll follow your page.
So personable, so kind, so generous.
He's in conflict with himself. Like, I'm telling you, that's torture. Like, when all of this first started happening, I would stay up at nights. I do too. I do too. It's like I'm falling in love with it. I am falling. I've done like maybe 3 readings tonight here at work. Girl, they ran almost an hour. I'm thinking, shit, if I could charged. That's been a nice little piece of change. 4 Wands. Why is the 4 Wands here? Why is the 4 Wands here? Why is the 4 Wands here? Yep. You too. You too, Simone. We got to keep it pushing, keep it moving. Keep it moving forward. As my grandmother say, do not let the grass grow up under your feet. Wait for no man. You keep it moving. As long as you able-bodied and willing, and you able to get up and get to going, do that. Don't wait for no man. For real. I'm proud of you too, sis. 4 Wands. I think this is it, sis. It's like everything's getting slowing down. But the whole moral of the story is that he's in conflict. He wants reunion. You know what I'm saying? He's in nostalgia to the point he's willing to walk away from the things that he has already built. to be with us. He wants to offer that cup. He wants reunion. He wants to rekindle some things. But someone's keeping him tamed. I look at it as someone's keeping him tame, or he want to try to tame us, and that most definitely will not happen. No sirree, Bob. He's in nostalgia in reverse. Leo, yep, you're right. It sure is. The is Leo. Yeah, nobody taming me. I'm a good girl anyway. You know, I have pretty much been good all my life, and he's the only man I've come out of pocket with that I kind of had to wake up and realize that I had reached rock bottom with this individual. Rock bottom. He feels stabbed in the, and I can't, and that's why I said that mirroring stuff. He feels stabbed in the back. How do you feel stabbed in the back? So basically, he wanted us to stick around and continue to be treated the way we were being treated. They wanted us to stick around. Girl, he blessing you too. He blessing you too, sis. Believe that. Believe that. Know that. He wants to come towards us. He's standing there looking with that wine, like ready to begin his journey. Got his boots on, his cloak on, but he just don't want to move. He just don't want to move. He don't want to move. And I believe it's because he's scared. He's scared. If he moved forward, he'd get that. This is what he would receive. Those new beginnings. A fresh start. That wheel of fortune. Don't he want that wheel to begin to move? To move not just for the union, but for himself. Like, what are you doing for yourself? Why are you depending on so many people to make you feel good? And, you know, I was like that too, but I'm coming to a realization that's not what really makes me happy, because when a person give they all or give what they want to give and they don't give it any longer, that leaves you in a certain state. So yeah, you need self-love to preserve yourself. Like, real talk. But that wheel of fortune is not going to move if he don't make a stance. Then that's what needs to happen. Because right now he's living within his flesh. Like, the material world matters more than the spiritual world. His fleshly desires, sexual desires, and from what I hear, a lot of the divine feminines are really sexually charged. Like, they got sex addictions, and, you know, which is terrible. So it makes me wonder, a lot of times, when you get people who have sex addictions, that's another thing that somebody need to touch the topic on too. Sex addictions. Who's been touching on you? Who did what to you to make you have these feelings? Was you exposed to some things at an early age? You know what I mean? Like, what caused you to have this addiction? This fleshly addiction. You know what I mean? Like, something had to happen. He had to be exposed to something at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody, some family member, some house sitter, babysitter, something. It's terrible. It really is terrible. And no one's touching on that subject about sexual addictions usually are caused by early exposure. And sad. It make me want to cry. He needs to take that leap of faith. But you know what? Before anyone comes back into your life, you need to make sure that they are healed before taking any types of leaps of faith. If they are physically, mentally, spiritually healed. See what I'm saying? But no one's talking on that subject matter. No one's talking on it. And for someone to have to live through sexual addiction like that, and for years, to the point some of them have been playing on their wives for years. That's how that's how a lot of them got caught up in this twin flame stuff. We support, a lot of the divine feminine supported their ways. We watched them, we sat back and we watched them continue to do the things that they were doing that we noticed was also damaging to themselves. And because of the fact that we loved them or didn't want to rub them the wrong way, we failed to say something. It wasn't that till after I started getting fed up with the bull is that I began to speak up against the treatment. I was getting fed up with it, sitting by and watching, and then the karmics would come back and tell me what it was they talked about, what was shared, what was showed. Like, wow. And they knew the relationship we had together as well. That shows people are dirty. They just, I don't know, to me that's like malevolent behavior.
In the East Texas town of Carthage, as in any small town, word travels quickly.
And watch out for that, because with all these other people tied to him, I'm sure you've heard of sexually transmitted demons. You gotta be careful. This is not a game. This stuff is not a game. Like, it's not a joke. It's not to be played with. The people that he's tied to and tied to him, got soul ties with him. And then he's coming to visit you with these other people's spirits on him. Now, let me tell you, one time, and I had just had a dream, like you said, in the spirit world. I got up and took a shower, right? Yep. Yes, he do need to do some cleaning. Yes, ma'am. Yes, he has a succubus on him. Yep. I got out of the shower. I usually get messages on the mirror. When you take a hot shower and the steam builds up on the mirror. And this was just after having a spiritual contact with him. I had someone or something come and write on my mirror, "You hoe." Sure did, "You hoe." And I'm thinking like, wow. Now I'm being spiritually attacked by his karmics. Yeah, it's not a game. It is not a game. Yes, inner divine, he needs to do some cleansing work on his soul, his home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got some cleaning work to do. Like, real talk. He got some cleaning work to do. This man's in conflict. He's in conflict. He is in conflict with his soul. Me too. I knew all of his karmics. We were all on the app together. All on the app, and all of them knew how They knew for some reason, and I didn't run my mouth, but they knew that the feelings I had towards him. So you know what that means? He was running their mouth. He was running his mouth to them. He would play this game where he would, like I might question or ask about a female. He would talk bad about her. Talk bad about her. I'm thinking, okay. And come to find out, when the karmics started speaking up, because they was mad, they got mad maybe because he wasn't giving the attention that he wanted. Now they talking up, yeah, all he do is talk bad about you. All he do is talk bad about you. Yes, compare. Yep. Sure did. I ain't never heard of such games in my life. Like, what kind of stuff is that? You downplay this chick over here to me, but then downplay me to this chick over there. And they would come back and tell me. They sure would. And this is why he's in conflict with himself, because he realizes the things that he has done, or maybe subconsciously, you know, what's that saying? Guilty conscience will eat you alive. Guilty conscience will eat you alive. Especially if you don't make it right and make right the wrongs you have done to others. He's in conflict. And not only that, I've been hearing, like even from some of the other readers, you know, my divine always talk about, well, I don't drink, but I got the intuition that he downs Crown Royal, okay? Like it's water, okay? He's not dealing with the things that he has done to others. Right in the divine. He's drinking for real. But he's in conflict due to the things that he has done to others, the things he has done to his wife and kids. You don't think that man's babies? You could hear it through the phone. Yeah. I think about the babies. Those beautiful children that are involved in his mess, because he has not grown up. His kids know he's a big kid too. Ain't that sad? His children know that their daddy has a childlike mentality. And guess what? They run over him. That's sad. They run over him. They know that he has a childlike mentality. And they know that mama pacifies, his mother pacifies him. And she's probably one of them mothers, oh, my baby can't do no wrong. Wrong, your baby has done wrong, he's doing wrong, he's continuing to do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, encourage him to do better. For real. Mine did. Girl, he's got 8 kids. 8 children. And guess what? I was willing, if I was willing to be there. And I got 5 of my own. Shit, this is bigger than the Brady Bunch. Like, you talk about a basketball, football team, shit, the Harlem Globetrotters all over again. Like, for real. That'd have been a big-ass family, dude. But you talk about the riches. having a big family is like being rich in more ways than one. For real. Mine did. He tried to hide it. He tried to hide it. Let me tell you something. Anytime you keep hearing stuff in sequence, oh, mine came to me and said, people lying on me. People lying on me, talking about I didn't had a baby. He made it like people were lying on him. And come to find out he did. But what's crazy, the girl's name came up in a vision. I don't know this girl from a can of paint. Yeah, people believing. People love him. People love the divine masculine. Yes, he's charming. Very charming. Very persuasive. That's that narcissistic stuff. That's that narcissistic stuff, like real talk. But it's keeping him, all that behavior is keeping him in conflict with himself. It's sad. It is really sad. And like I said, I have tried and I have tried, I have prayed, I have cried out to the Heavenly Father. Yes, they have prayed on our empathy. Yep. But I got a feeling because he's not satisfied with the acclamations that the karmics are giving him and other people are giving him, he's coming back. He knows who and what made him feel good. I got a feeling he's gonna come back with the same old mess. He gonna come back with the same old stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna take the situation with a grain of salt. Ain't nothing going nowhere if we can't work on friendship. Ain't nothing going nowhere if friendship can't come into play. You know, because I believe some of them, because of the fact that they're trying to hold on and salvage anything that they can so they don't lose it. You know what I mean? That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh my God. And they're attacking people. You said a dog. Hey, a candle is a candle, and believe me, it will work. I don't care if you took earwax, okay, and stuck a wick in the top of that earwax. It's a candle, okay? I will burn my earwax on your ass, okay? Don't play with me. You have a good night, too. Thank you. Thank you for participating in this topic. You have a beautiful night, Inner Divine. Thank you so much. Love, share, subscribe if you like.
It's March 1997.
But yeah, my battery is starting to get low, and I want to be able to post this. This was a good one, and then out of fear. Yeah, yes, because they're more attached to their flesh than to their spiritual nature. I don't even think they're awakened. Some of them, I don't even think they're awakened yet, because there's so much involved in wanting to get involved and be a part of that material world. Sex, drugs, liquor, that ain't got nothing to do with God. But you know what's gonna happen? You keep playing these types of games, he gonna find himself before God being judged. And guess what? The ones who are awakened have the power to pass judgment as well. Yeah. Look, y'all, my battery's getting low. I enjoyed this. Maybe we can do this again, maybe tomorrow night. I would love to, this was a release for me. I usually don't talk about it. I don't have anyone to talk about it with. And I did this. This was a big release for me.
Only much later, does Lloyd Tiller learn he was hoodwinked.
But we always forgive. We always forgive. Always. Yep. But the one that has always disregarded us in life, we've always forgave. Always.
They hadn't spoken since a fight around Thanksgiving.
And on that note, I hope you have a beautiful night, Simone. I am tired. I work overnight, so I look like I'm tired too. I am pooped.
Well, it's 4 or 5 months. I started talking to my dad and telling him I was worried. I hadn't heard from him.
Yep.
And we started talking about it.
I enjoyed this reading and I enjoyed having this talk with you guys, and I hope that we can get together and talk soon. Most definitely. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you spending that time with me, pretty much talking about it. And conversing about it helps. It really does. But I will talk to you guys later.